Hey everybody, Toby Milroy here again, Vice President for AMS, and today we wanted to take a quick look at the Atlas headquarters functionality. And if you go to the left navigation over here, you'll see the HQ little icon. And the headquarters functionality basically is designed for multi-school operators or franchisors, or if you have satellite schools, whatever the case is. In any kind of a multi-school environment, what you very frequently want to know is how your individual schools are doing, right? What's the how many new enrollments did I have in school A, school B, school C? How many are dropping out? What are my conversion ratios at this school versus the other school? And in many cases, I also want to communicate with students and prospects of each individual location, or perhaps even in batch to the entire organization, all of the students in each of the schools. So that's what the headquarters function is designed to do for you in the Atlas application. It's very handy, very useful, and I just kind of want to walk you through a couple of the features here really quickly. Again, as you see here on the main dashboard, the main headquarter dashboard, each of your locations gets sort of hooked into this page, and then you'll see basically their dashboard stats. You'll see their enrollment pipeline, their student counts, their agreements, and their billing information, so that you can sort of look again side by side how each location is performing, and what the totals are at the bottom and things like that. So one of the things that you'll kind of want to play with inside the headquarters functionality is you can enable and disable these different panels. So for example, if all I want to look at is the enrollment pipeline, so this will show me how many current prospects each of the locations has in their pipeline total. This is how many they have month to date. So this school's generated 16 prospects so far this month, and this one is 0. Hey, what's going on here? These guys need help, right? And obviously this is test data, so you're seeing kind of junk data here. But what the trial conversion ratio is for one school versus the other, and again, this guy's only converting 3% of his trials into enrollments, so this is a problem, right? Into prospects into trials. So this is a problem. We need to fix that. How many current trials they have, how many trials month to date, what the enrollment conversion ratio is, meaning of how many trials they did, how many did they actually enroll, how many current enrollments they have, how many month to date, upgrade conversions, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So as you move down the pipeline, you'll see those statistics for those different schools. Student counts, how many total active students, how many A-rated, B-rated, C-rated, how many are MIA. And again, this is always a primary topic of conversation at our staff meetings when we have multiple locations. We're always looking at, okay, who are our missing in action students, who haven't been to class in the last couple of weeks, who've only been to class once or twice in the last couple of weeks. Let's take action on these guys. Let's figure out what we need to do to get them re-engaged in classes. I can also look at my agreement numbers, so how many total active agreements. And again, Atlas very cleverly tracks students and agreements together and apart. You very often will have more than one person on an agreement. You very often will have an entire family or whatever the case might be. So you're always going to want to kind of look at both the student numbers and the agreement numbers. So we're taking a look at active agreements. How many are expiring soon, ending soon, so I can take action on those folks, etc. And the same thing with your billing. So what are my total payments collected to date? How many have I added this month? How many have I deleted this month? How many have paid out, etc. So that's what the headquarters function is basically all about. It's about comparing your schools side by side and getting a really good top-down look at the core performance metrics of each location. Now, also as a multi-school operator, there are a few things that I want to do very frequently with my students and also the staff and faculty at the school. Let's say, for example, I want to communicate with all of the staff members. I want to make sure that all of the instructors get a message when they log into the system. So I can do that as well. I can tick them. I can tick all three of them here, and I can go to create an announcement. So I can then create an announcement that will be sort of delivered out to all the schools, and this is in the announcement section. You've seen this before. Let me quickly show you that. And on the dashboard page, if you turn on your notifications here, you'll see these announcements over here. So I can create a pop-up announcement for everybody who logs into the system. We found that this is a very, very cool way to send out staff training. So every other day, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we push out a new staff training video that we want all the staff members to watch when they log in. It's a 3 to 5 minute video, maybe a 7-minute video on handling an info call, handling a walk-in, how to meet and greet parents, how to conduct the first lesson for a student, whatever the case might be. Whatever the staff training unit of the week is, we can deliver content through the application that way. So that's very cool, very handy. We use it a lot in delivering staff communication and staff training as well. And then another couple of things that you may want to do frequently is I may want to log into this school's complete system and go look at more details inside of their Atlas application. And you can do that here. You can just drop this down and it says log into this school. So you can then log into their application without having to go to a different website, log in again, just a kind of a convenient tool there. And then also we have the communication hub. So by clicking the Com Hub button, you'll be taken to the communication area where you can then select or deselect any number of students or schools to be able to send them an email, a text message, whatever the case might be, to be able to communicate directly to the students of all of your satellite locations. So it's a very powerful function, very, very useful, and we're adding functions to this all the time. So, you really kind of want to keep an eye on it. We're very focused on developing the functionality inside the application and really helping school operators accomplish so much more than you could ever do than you can do on your own. And these are many of the frustrations and challenges that I had in my own multi-school organization made easy within Atlas martial arts software. So I hope that's very useful for you. Thanks so much for watching, and look forward to seeing you next time.